So guys, we have installed the indicator. The next video will be out about how do we install the expect advisor, because this indicator also has its own expect advisor. So what to do, I mean the robot, which is the expect advisor, what you do, you go to file on your MetaTrader, you go to open data folder. Remember I said if you want to use this on my laptop, if you want to use this on your phone, just go back and watch the video where you can have a laptop in your phone. So how to use this, you just go to open data folder, how to install, and then you go to MQL5, and then you go to expect this time around, and then you paste your expect. Okay, let me paste it, Control V. Okay, you just paste it. Let me copy it and paste it. You just paste it. That's the file that I gave you, your own file. You just paste it. After pasting it, you can close this, and then you go to view, you go to navigator, you right click under the expect advisors, and then you will see that AeroPulse EA copy there. Okay, so the EA is independent from the indicator, meaning that you can load the EA without the indicator. So what I love to do is, I don't love to mess around with my indicator, so I love to go to view, and then I go to market watch. So I'll just load EA on GainX 400. So I'm just gonna check GainX 400. Okay, you just drag this, you drop it on chart at the top there, so that it can open a new completely market. Okay, then there is a new market for us. What you can do now is you can change the time frames that you like to use the expect advisor on, and then you drag the expect advisor, which is the EA, you drop it here. Okay, and then you must allow DDL. It will be like this, the DDL won't be allowed. You must allow DDL so that the OK can come. Then you go to the inputs. Okay, now let's talk, because this is the most important part. Okay, first thing first that you must know is that the EA will trade the indicator in two sections. Okay, I can't go back, but you know the indicator, you've seen the indicator. It will trade the arrows. There is trading modes. It will trade the arrows. If you don't want the arrows, because the arrows sometimes are volatile, you may find out that you'll have a sell arrow and a buy arrow, sell arrow and a buy arrow on a ranging market. If you don't like to trade the arrows, just switch the arrows to false. You double click here, it will be true. You double click here, it will be false. False means the EA won't trade the arrows. And then trade using signals. Signals are those yellow lines that says buy entry and sell entry. I like this part well, so I'm just gonna do leave it as true. Okay, then there is trade direction settings. So because this EA will be trading spikes, anti-spikes, it will be trading on a lot of pairs like your gold, and people on gold only want to take buys. You can say, if you don't want to trade sells, you can say false. Let's say you're on maybe PenX 1 minute chart and you want to trade the anti spikes. You will just put the buys as false, and then leave, I mean you'll put the sells as false, and then leave the the buys as true. Okay, so that it can trade those anti-spikes minutes. If you're on boom and crash, and then you want to trade boom, it means that, and you want to trade anti-spikes on boom, it means that you will switch off the buys as false, and you will switch on the sells as true. Okay, then the lot size, which is, I'll leave them as true for now. The lot size means that you must know each pair's minimum lot size. To do that, you just go to your MT5, you try to open a trade with 0.01 on demo. If it refuses, you go to 0.1. On pain, it's 0.1, so the lot size will be 0.1. So check your lot sizes. On currencies and gold, it will be 0.01. The lot sizes are the same, but on synthetics they differ. So you must change the minimum lot size based on your synthetics minimum lot size. Then the stop loss in money, I have made this so that it becomes easy, because a lot of synthetics, they have different pairs. So guys, if you were a person who loaded our previous EA, where it has stop loss in pips and stuffs, switch to the new EA. I've shared this new EA also on the channel. Your MT5 ID is already there, is there in the channel. Just go and take the indicator, I mean the EA, and load it. Okay, so stop loss in money, you can say, maybe let's say you want to lose $5 per trade, you'll put $5 per trade. It will put the stop loss based on $5. And then the take profit in money, if let's say you want to win 100 or 1000, I like my take profit being high, so I'm just gonna leave my take profit as maybe 200. Okay, and then enable trailing stop, because now the TP is too far. Okay, but what must we do? We must put a trailing stop so that the trailing stop can save us if the market reverses. So I'm just gonna put, I like putting my trailing stop at 6. Okay, so that once I know that I have passed my stop loss level, the trailing stop can kick in. Okay, so just make sure that you put, when you put your stop loss as 50 in money, put the trailing stop as maybe 65, so that if you win, your risk reward ratio was making sense. Okay, average loss unrealized, that will be let's say maybe you loaded the indicator on many chart, because this indicator works on any chart. Let's say you loaded the indicator on 50 charts. Okay, you don't want your charts, you don't want your Euro USD to have maybe 100 profits, and while your gold is losing maybe 70. You don't want to close in losses. So just say, let's say that maybe when our average win is 100 on all pairs, it must close. When our average loss is maybe 50, it must all close. Okay, so this is for individual trades, the stop loss and the TPs, and this is for all the trades you like. So I like to, normally I just like to leave this alone, because I focus maybe on 3 or 4 pairs. I can easily manage them. So now you don't need any set files from me. Just make sure that you change your stop loss, your TP, based on your own experience. Okay, you don't need set files from me on anything. Okay, if you want to trade arrows, you can put arrows. If you want to trade signals, you can put signals. I have modified this to be very simple. You don't need set files from me. It's very easy to use. Okay, then the other things, just ignore them. It's very easy to use. You can't tell me that you can't set this. It's very simple. I don't want arrows, I'll put false. I don't want to trade signals out. Maybe you've seen that the signals are losing, you just come and put false, and the arrows are winning, you leave the arrows. Trade buys, I don't want buys, I want sells. You put false on buys and true on sells. Lot size 0.1, your minimum. You can put in any amount you want. Stop loss in money, based on your account size. If you're on 20, you don't want to lose above 4, you just put 4. Take profit in money, you put your take profit. Trailing stop, if you want the EA to trail, you just put the trailing stop. And then average loss unrealized, you just put your average loss unrealized. Then now let's set this for anti-spike. I'll just press OK for this one so that you can see how it load. You see it will say access denied if your MT5 is not loaded. So let me quickly go and load my MT5. I forgot to do that. Let me pause a bit. Yeah guys, now I just edit myself. Imagine, even myself, I'm locked out. Yeah, so now let's say maybe you want to load on the pain for even boom and crash. I'm going to explain this on one thing so that you can understand. Let's say you want to trade the anti-spikes. Let me just show you using the arrow pulse indicator. So let's say that you want to trade the anti-spike. Okay, this one is for spikes. Let's this one. Yeah, this is the anti-spikes. You can see it said buy entries in profit already. Okay, so let's say you want to trade this anti-spikes, and then there is a target. If you want to trade this anti-spikes, what you do, you may not load the indicator. I'm just showing you. What you do is you just drag the indicator. Okay, the EA, I mean to say, you drag it on chart, and then you go under the inputs. This is too important. So this is pain X. The pain X, if we check it nicely, the anti-spikes are going up. So what are we gonna do? We're going to put the cells as trade buys, trade sells. No, we're not gonna trade the cells. We're just gonna say false. We only want the buys, the short buys, the synthetics. For currencies and gold, you don't need to do these things. I'm only showing for synthetics. Okay, we just do like this. Okay, For currencies and gold, you may disable the arrows to false if you want the signals only. I'm also gonna disable the arrows. I like these signals. Okay, then trade using signals, and then I'm going to say true on the buys, and then I'm going to say false on the sells. The lot size is 0.1 as always for the pains, and then for boom and crash it would be 0.2, and then the stop loss in money. This is too important because I'm trading anti spikes. It means spikes can kill me, right? So I can put my stop loss at 2, okay, so that one spike can just close automatically, so that I don't experience a lot of spikes going down. You can test this stop loss and risk ratio things at your own, but I'm just showing you the things I do. Okay, then I will put my TP at maybe 2, so that I can only have let me say maybe 1. Even this side I'll put 1. So if I want the shortest like this, you can see that it missed the target, it went down. If I want the shortest, like I only want to trade 3 or 4, I will put my TP as 1, my stop loss as 1. When it hits my stop loss, I will lose 1 point something. When I win, I will win 1. Okay, and then the trailing stop, I will put the trailing stop at false at first. Okay, if you want the trailing stop, you must increase your money here maybe to 3, and then you put your trailing stop to maybe 0.5. Okay, then average and then other things, you don't need to trade them, you don't need to set them. That's it from me, guys. I hope you understood the inputs. So now I'll make the video of how to best use. I will share the video on the website. Cheers, guys, and more happy returns.